Frugal living is often misunderstood, seen as a life of deprivation or penny pinching. However, the true essence of frugality lies in maximizing value, making conscious choices about spending, and cultivating habits that lead to long-term financial security and wealth. For those who have amassed significant fortunes, frugality is often the key. It is a lifestyle that transcends income levels and offers profound lessons on wealth creation, sustainability, and financial freedom. This video explores the philosophy of frugal living, its benefits, and how it can be the foundation of lasting wealth. Now, let's see. The philosophy of frugal living. Frugal living is about being mindful of where your money goes, focusing on the essentials, and minimizing wasteful spending. It encourages individuals to prioritize experiences and purchases that add genuine value to their lives while cutting out unnecessary expenses that provide little long-term benefit. This lifestyle is not about living poorly or denying oneself pleasures, but about making smart choices and finding contentment with less. The frugal philosophy aligns closely with the concept of delayed gratification, where short-term sacrifices are made for long-term gains. This principle is crucial to wealth building, as it requires individuals to invest in their future instead of splurging on immediate but fleeting desires. A person who embraces frugality understands that wealth is not solely about income, but how that income is managed and multiplied over time. In contrast to a culture that often celebrates excess and consumerism, frugality promotes a deeper sense of fulfillment, financial independence, and a more meaningful relationship with money. It fosters self-reliance, creativity, and a sense of control over one's financial destiny. Do you know? The link between frugality and wealth. While it is possible to accumulate wealth through high earnings alone, many high-income individuals remain financially insecure due to poor money management and lavish spending habits. Frugal living, on the other hand, emphasizes the importance of saving and investing, even when earnings are modest. Here's how frugality can serve as the foundation for wealth creation. Foundation 1. Saving more of what you earn. Frugal living begins with the simple yet powerful principle of spending less than you earn. Whether someone earns $30,000 or $300,000 a year, wealth accumulation only happens when a portion of income is saved rather than spent. By controlling expenses, even at modest income levels, frugal individuals create a surplus that can be channeled into savings or investments. This surplus serves as the bedrock of financial growth. Take Warren Buffett, for example, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Despite his vast fortune, Buffett is famously frugal. He still lives in the same modest house in Omaha, Nebraska, that he bought in 1958 for $31,500. His frugality allowed him to accumulate wealth by making disciplined financial choices, reinvesting savings, and compounding his investments over decades. Foundation 2. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation refers to the tendency to increase spending as income rises. While earning more money can provide more opportunities, it often leads to unnecessary expenses and a diminishing return on happiness. Frugality protects individuals from lifestyle inflation by encouraging them to maintain a consistent standard of living, regardless of income increases. A classic example is the story of professionals who upgrade to a larger house after receiving a raise or promotion, buy a luxury car, or indulge in expensive vacations. These purchases may bring short-term satisfaction but often result in long-term financial strain. By resisting the urge to inflate their lifestyle, frugal individuals ensure that their income continues to outpace their expenses, allowing them to save and invest more effectively. Foundation 3. Investing wisely. Frugality is not just about saving, but also about making smart financial choices, including investment decisions. Those who live frugally are often more deliberate in allocating their savings. Instead of letting their money sit idly in a low-interest savings account, they seek opportunities to grow their wealth through investments in stocks, real estate, or other assets. Compounding returns over time is one of the most powerful tools for building wealth. For instance, investing $10,000 in a stock index fund with an average annual return of 7% can grow to over $76,000 in 30 years. By living frugally and investing regularly, individuals can take advantage of compound interest and steadily grow their wealth. Foundation 4. Minimizing debt. Debt is often a significant barrier to wealth accumulation. While certain types of debt, such as mortgages or student loans, can be considered investments in one's future, consumer debt, especially high-interest credit card debt, can quickly spiral out of control. Frugal living minimizes debt by encouraging people to live within their means and avoid unnecessary borrowing. Instead of financing purchases through debt, frugal individuals save up for major expenses and prioritize paying off existing debt. This discipline not only saves money in interest payments, but also fosters financial independence by reducing reliance on creditors. Foundation 5. Maximizing value. One of the hallmarks of frugal living is the ability to maximize value. Frugality teaches people to focus on quality over quantity and to invest in products and services that offer the most long-term benefit. Whether it's buying durable, well-made items instead of cheaper, low-quality alternatives, or seeking out experiences that enrich one's life without excessive costs, frugality is about getting the most out of every dollar spent. For example, a frugal person might choose to spend more on a pair of high-quality shoes that last for years, rather than buying cheaper shoes that wear out quickly and need to be replaced. This approach saves money in the long run and reduces waste, aligning with a more sustainable, minimalist lifestyle. Now that we have laid a solid foundation for frugality, let's move on to the psychological benefits of frugal living. While the financial benefits of frugal living are clear, this lifestyle also has significant psychological advantages. Frugality can lead to greater mental well-being, reduced stress, and an overall sense of contentment. Benefit 1. Financial freedom and security. Frugality promotes financial security by building a strong foundation of savings and investments. This security reduces the anxiety that often accompanies living paycheck to paycheck or dealing with unexpected expenses. Knowing that you have a financial cushion allows you to face challenges with greater confidence and resilience. As your financial independence grows, so does your freedom to make choices that align with your values and priorities. Whether it's the freedom to take a sabbatical, start a business, or retire early, frugality opens up possibilities that are unavailable to those burdened by debt or overspending. Benefit 2. Mindful consumption. Frugal living encourages mindful consumption, which leads to a deeper appreciation of what you have. Instead of being caught up in the constant pursuit of more possessions, more experiences, more status, frugal individuals focus on making the most of what they already own. This mindset fosters gratitude, contentment, and a sense of sufficiency that can be deeply fulfilling. When people focus less on material possessions and more on the intrinsic value of experiences, relationships, and personal growth, they find greater happiness. Studies have shown that beyond a certain income level, additional wealth has a diminishing effect on overall happiness. Frugality helps people recognize this and find joy in simplicity. Benefit 3. Reduced decision fatigue. In a world filled with endless choices and distractions, decision fatigue can be a real issue. Frugal living simplifies decision-making by narrowing your focus to what truly matters. By creating a clear set of financial priorities and avoiding unnecessary purchases, frugal individuals reduce the mental load of constantly evaluating options and making decisions. For example, if you decide to stick to a minimalist wardrobe, you no longer need to spend time or energy on choosing from a closet full of clothes. This simplicity extends to other areas of life, from meal planning to entertainment, freeing up mental space for more meaningful pursuits. Benefit 4. Increased self-sufficiency. Frugality encourages self-sufficiency and resourcefulness. Instead of outsourcing every task or buying new products, Frugal individuals often learn to repair, reuse, or repurpose items they already have. This fosters a sense of empowerment and confidence in their ability to handle challenges and make the most of their resources. This do-it-yourself mentality can also lead to the development of new skills and hobbies, whether it's learning how to cook, fix household items, or manage personal finances. These skills not only save money but also provide a sense of accomplishment and independence. Let's slide into common myths about frugal living. Despite its many benefits, frugal living is often misunderstood. Several myths about frugality prevent people from embracing it fully. Let's debunk some of these misconceptions. Myth 1. Frugality means being cheap. One of the most common myths about frugality is that it's synonymous with being cheap. However, there's a crucial difference between the two. Being cheap involves cutting corners and sacrificing quality for the sake of saving money, often to the detriment of long-term value. Frugality, on the other hand, is about being strategic with your spending, focusing on value rather than price alone. For instance, a cheap person might buy the least expensive car, regardless of its reliability, while a frugal person might invest in a slightly more expensive but reliable vehicle that will save money on repairs and last longer. Myth 2. Frugal living is only for the poor. Frugality is often associated with low-income individuals who must stretch their dollars to make ends meet. While it's true that frugal habits can help those with limited income, frugality is a lifestyle choice that can benefit anyone, regardless of their financial situation. Many wealthy individuals practice frugality because they recognize its role in preserving and growing wealth. The idea that frugality is only for the poor overlooks the fact that many financially successful people attribute their wealth to the disciplined money management habits they developed through frugal living. Myth 3. Frugal living is boring or joyless. Another misconception is that frugal living means giving up fun and pleasure. However, frugality does not mean living a life of scarcity or denying yourself enjoyment. It's about prioritizing what truly matters to you and finding satisfaction in simpler pleasures. Frugal individuals often find creative ways to enjoy life without spending excessively. For example, they might take advantage of free or low-cost activities such as hiking, reading, or spending time with loved ones. By focusing on experiences and relationships that bring lasting happiness, frugality enhances, rather than diminishes, one's quality of life. Frugality as a path to sustainability. In addition to its financial and psychological benefits, frugal living also promotes environmental sustainability. By reducing waste, consuming less, and making thoughtful purchases, frugal individuals minimize their impact on the planet. Let's talk about minimalism and sustainability. Frugality often goes hand in hand with minimalism, a lifestyle that emphasizes living with less and being intentional about what you own. Minimalism reduces clutter, waste, and overconsumption, all of which contribute to a more sustainable and eco-friendly lifestyle. For example, by choosing to buy fewer but higher quality items, frugal individuals reduce the demand for cheap, disposable products that harm the environment. They also tend to repurpose, recycle, or donate items they no longer need, further reducing waste. Also, energy and resource conservation. Frugal living encourages conservation of resources, whether it's water, electricity, or other natural resources. Simple habits like turning off lights when not in use, reducing water consumption, and limiting unnecessary driving not only save money, but also benefit the environment. By being mindful of resource consumption, frugal individuals contribute to a more sustainable future, while also lowering their utility bills and overall living costs. In a world where materialism and instant gratification are often celebrated, frugality offers a refreshing alternative. It reminds us that true wealth is not measured by the number of possessions we have, but by the freedom, security, and fulfillment that come from managing our resources wisely. By embracing frugality, anyone can unlock the secret to lasting wealth and financial independence, regardless of their starting point. The discipline, mindfulness, and intentionality that come with frugal living provide the foundation for a prosperous, balanced, and meaningful life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Be sure to like the video, share it with friends, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means a lot. Thanks for watching.